They can't see it.
Wait. Cat TV.
Here we are, back in the bivvy with Reece Gulliford this time. He's going to take us through the baits that we're using today.
Right, here we are. Chocolate malt and tiger nut boilies by Dynamite Dates. And I usually use these at the Townfield Park. Good waters to use. And they weren't very... Sorry about that, we had a technical difficulty there. Now, these are priced at $9.99. They're a very good buy. And you can use various different techniques with these boilies. Now here, we have pop-up pineapple boilies. And they smell really nice.
And what are pop-ups?
They're boilies which are, when used on a rig, for instance, we have a rig here. And if your ledge is there, the boiler will pop up in the water as much as you want it to, really. And yeah.
How much are they roughly?
Roughly $5.99 a pot, when you get about 25 in a pot.
And how big? And how big is the pot?
Roughly about that big.
Ah, yeah, I can see.
Yep. And here we have some strawberry pop-ups. Now these work a little bit better, obviously, because of the colour difference. But yeah, very good in terms of techniques.
And are they edible for human consumption?
They're not edible for human consumption, I'm afraid. No. And here we have some normal boilies, which are slightly bigger.
And what do you mean by normal boilies?
Normal boilies, not pop-ups really, just, you know, sinking bait.
Right, yeah.
And these are monster crab, and they are still very effective, not as effective as the pop-up range, but...
Which would you say is best to use in winter conditions?
In winter conditions, I'd say the sinking baits, because pop-ups are more of a summer bait, you know, when the water's a bit warmer.
Yeah, and the fish are up on the surface.
Yeah, used for zig-rig techniques.
Innit?
Here we have some chocolate boilies, and these are not as effective as, well, you can tell by the quality of the bag that they're coming, really, but they're still, you know...
Devastating.
Still a devastating bait, you know. Still prefer the pockets, of course, you know, with them being top of the range.
Are they edible?
No. No. I'm afraid they're not for human consumption. And here, there's not many left because Hayden's used them all, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Is that because they're a good bait? Yeah, they've been testing very well.
Yep. And as you can see, the rain's picked up now.
Get the front of this shelter down.
I think that's a very good idea. Right. And last of all, strawberry boilies. Now they look very similar to the they look very similar to look very similar to the pop-up range, but it depends what technique you're using, really, because if you are using them in if you're using pop-ups in the smug and last of all we have the strawberry sinking boiler. Now it depends which technique you're using, really, because if you're using, look, see how much it is.
Yeah,
Now what we found is this strawberry boiler, which is the sinking bit, and this pop-up, this works much more effective in bigger waters such as, you know, Tarn, Larkfield, Knotford Lagoon, places like that. And the pop-up is only really effective. It's only as effective in summer because the fish don't bite as much, you know. And a very good combustion, what we found, is these. Now these two combined on a hair, roughly about £12 braid, is a really great way to fish. And that's it from Cat TV today. Thanks for listening.
Use these rigs and it's devastating.